He tested positive, Your Honor.
I mean, one time in there wasn't enough? Apparently not. You're still testing positive for marijuana. Where do we go from here?
Okay, what happened?
It's just tough, man.
I don't know, but it wasn't me. It was, can I tell you?
Secondhand smoking. Yeah.
Yeah, secondhand smoke.
Yeah,
You
was-
think I believe that?
They don't want to hear it.
Mhm,
They don't want
I understand this. I understand it.
So just don't want it.
When was the last couple times, before the last 2 days, when was the last, guys, when was the last time Mr. Cabrera tested?
The last time he tested was July 30th, positive.
It never even stopped. We took him into custody when? When did we take Cabrera in? I reinstated his bond July 10th. I let you out of jail July 10th. And you promised me that you would stop smoking July 10th. We are now in October and you still have a positive test.
Can I tell you something, sir?
Don't tell him that stuff about secondhand smoking. That ain't. That's
No, he's not gonna believe it. I understand that.
I'm try to tell me it's secondhand smoke. I don't believe it.
I understand that, sir. I understand it.
Why are you continuing to test positive?
Because you know how it's to go to school, right? And then all the restrooms are all full of hot box smoke. And I already went to talk to my teachers about that. If I could like go to a specific restroom by myself, but they can't let me. So all the restrooms being hot box, and I just be like, instead like if going to another restroom, I can't go anywhere because all the restrooms like upstairs, downstairs are full of smoke, and you can't do anything about it.
So every single restroom in your high school smells like pot smoke, so you
Sir,
can't go to the bathroom without now testing positive for marijuana?
Because
Really?
Paranasse school, is it true that they have the problem with that school? San Marino is the most like ghetto school in Pasadena. That is just
You don't go to the bathroom.
A young man stands before the court, his future hanging by a thread. Despite promises, he continues to fail drug tests, blaming his environment. The judge remains firm, offering one final chance. In just 2 weeks, his honesty, discipline, and choices will determine whether he walks free or faces serious consequences.
it's right. All right, I won't go no more.
No, it's too late now.
I understand that.
Mr. Reyes, I don't understand. I mean, where do we go?
It's tough, Judge. It is. Well, when are you supposed to graduate?
Right, this year already. That's why I was planning. I'm still going to school.
October, when in December?
May, no, in May.
Oh, you
Because
still have.
yeah, I still
until
got it.
next year.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. We're trying to get him into PTI, Your Honor. I'm sure it's gonna take about 30 days to do all the paperwork for PTI. He blew a
He
10.
can't even stay positive
That's
while he's
what I'm-
on bond. How in the hell is he gonna make a probation?
Yeah, I guess.
I'll show you the.
Your promises mean nothing.
I understand. That would just be quite sorry.
We can bring him back in 30 days and test him
Yes,
again,
sir.
Your Honor.
When is the last time you smoked weed?
Just tell him the
Promise,
truth.
the last time, I'm not gonna lie, it was a month ago, like a month ago. I'm not lying. That was the last time. That's what I'm telling you. You give me 2 more weeks, I'll promise I'll be clean because it's literally getting out of my system. I'm not lying, sir. I'll give you my word on my mom. I have a baby on the way. That's what I'm trying to push forward. Yes,
Bet.
sir.
Got 2
I'll give
weeks,
you-
Mr. Cabrera.
I'll give you
You
my
were going
word.
to come here in exactly 14 days.
Yes, sir.
Take another test. If you test
You think you can-
again,
I'll put this negative, sir. I'll give you my word because I have a baby on my way. You guys, my mom.
November 5th, you
Yes,
will
sir.
come right back here. You will take another test on November 5th.
Got it, sir.
And if you test positive again,
You think he's gonna test, it's still gonna be in his system in 2 weeks?
Oh, mom, can I tell you something?
he told me just now, I asked him to be
a month ago, so it's gonna get on because it's
Okay, all right,
yeah.
okay.
'Cause the
2
guy
weeks
showed
will
me
be
the thing.
45 days?
The negative line was starting to show, but he said that it was still positive for him, so that's fine.
Okay,
Yes, sir. I'll give my word.
will do.
See what your word is. If you test negative, I will send you on your way. If you test positive, we'll see.
Inside a tense courtroom, reality hits hard. Excuses clash with accountability as a teenager struggles to convince the judge of his innocence. Meanwhile, another defendant faces theft charges, unaware of long-term consequences. Each decision, each mistake builds a record that cannot be erased, shaping lives far beyond this moment.
I appreciate it.
2 weeks it is.
Thanks, Judge.
Okay, George.
Thanks a lot.
Right this way.
Credit Casino.
So that's doing 3 days.
Good morning, Mr. Abraham. Mr. Abraham, you're charged with theft. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys have worked out an agreement. They're offering you 3 days in jail, credit for the 9 days that you've done. You need to understand that this charge will go on your record. It's going to be there for the rest of your life. You now will be facing a minimum of 90 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You also need to understand that this is an enhanceable offense. If you continue to pick up theft cases, at some point that will hit you with a felony offense, and then you're looking at years instead of days. You understand?
Yes, sir.
You're giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers. If you're not a citizen, there are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. So once you plead guilty, you can never change this or undo this. Is this what you want to do?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense, guilty or not guilty? How do you plead to the offense of theft? Guilty or not guilty?
Yes, but I didn't take that much $2,000 worth for anything.
No. What is a theft? You're charged with theft. I'll be giving you the range of punishment.
Oh, right.
Okay, so you've worked out a deal, 3 days in jail, credit for the 9 days. What is it? Is it a Walmart? Their problem also compounding this is you will not be getting out today because you have picked up an unauthorized use of a motor vehicle. Your bond is set at $10,000. So until you make that bond, you're kind of stuck in there.
I'm seeing Timberwood Shopping Center. I know there's a specs there, but I think it's like a shopping mall, so.
That's where the theft is from.
It is a dollar store right there. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Is it true or untrue?
Yes, sir. True.
Okay, we wish you the best of luck. All right.
Right, thank you.
Okay, Stephen, thanks. All right, sure. Good morning, Mr. Brooker.
Good morning, how are you? It's a criminal trespass charge.
Okay,
3 days and 2 days credit.
The courtroom reveals more than crimes. It exposes choices, habits, and consequences. A young life risks derailment over repeated mistakes, while others accept guilty pleas without fully grasping the future impact. The judge's words echo beyond the room. Every action matters. Change is possible, but only for those willing to take responsibility.
Mr. Williams. So you're charged with criminal trespass. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. You guys, I guess, have worked out an agreement. They're offering you time served. This is what you want to do? You need to understand that it's going to go on your record from now on. You're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. You also give up a lot of rights by entering this agreement. You give up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront, cross-examine your accusers if you're not a citizen. There are possible immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Is this what you want to do? How do you plead to the offense, sir? You high right now?
I don't believe he's intoxicated, Judge, at all.
How do you plead to the offense, sir?
Trespass. Guilty.
Guilty, I'll find you guilty, send you to the agreement. I'll roll your court costs so you won't know anything.
Thank you, Judge.
Except for Mr. Williams.
Yes, sir.
You know, you got the one life. All you're doing is you're racking up more and more charges. Sometimes you're going to see it's going to be really difficult to get a job, and it's already tough to be in your position now as it is. All you're doing is making life more difficult, man. Get on it. All right. Thank you, Mr.
Judge.
Brooks.
Hey, Judge,